Okay, welcome to the C4 2016 paper. This is the solutions. Doing question 1 first, the partial fractions question. For 4 marks, it wants you to split this up into partial fractions. You should know the routine by now. So we're going to put A over the first bracket. I like to have the squared bracket on the right hand side. B over the one term without the squared, and C over the squared term. Do a bit of magic cross multiplying then to eliminate those denominators. The squared bracket comes up in front of the A, the one on its own comes up in front of the C, and then one of each here come up next to the B. And we equate that to the numerator of the original fraction. Then we need to look for values of x that we're going to eliminate these brackets. So the first one, I'm going to put x equal to 3. Which will make that bracket a 0 and that bracket a 0 and allow us to calculate C. So substituting 3 in for these x's as well gives 17 plus 12 minus 9, which is 20. And that will equal 2 3s is 6 minus 1 is 5c. 20 equals 5c, so c equals 4. The next value of x I'm going to sub in is a half. 2 halves are 1 minus 1 is 0. That would cancel out and eliminate that bracket and that bracket, which would allow us to calculate A. So substituting x equals a half into this and this. 4 halves are 2, half squared is a quarter, so that comes out as 18 3/4. Half minus 3 is minus 2.5 squared. 6 1/4. Do the division on your calculator if you can't do it in your head, and A comes out as 3. No problem there. Right, we have no other value now to eliminate a bracket, so I usually put in x equal to 0. That's generally the easiest one because that goes and that goes. I'm just left with 17 on the right-hand side. 3 squared is 9, that's 9a. Minus 1 times minus 3 is 3, that's 3b, minus a c. And of course we've worked out the value of a and the value of c, so we can substitute those in now to get 17 is 27 plus 3b minus 4. Tidy it up, do the math, and b comes out as minus 2. The final step then is to rewrite it out as we did originally up here, with a now being 3 over 2x minus 1, b was minus 2, and c was 4. That's the first 4 marks. Second part of the question says, use your result to part A to find an expression for f dash of x. That, of course, means differentiate it. So let me just move it up a bit. So the first thing I'm going to do is rewrite these terms in index form, bring them upstairs and put it minus 1, and of course this one will go to a minus 2. Then as standard rules of differentiation, bring the power down, multiply, reduce the power by 1. And we end up with minus 6 over 2x minus 1 all squared, plus 2 over x minus 3 all squared, minus, don't forget that minus 2 comes down, minus 8 over x minus 3 all cubed. Of course, one thing I didn't mention here, the reason that's a 6, don't forget you have to bring out that factor of 2 as well in front of the x. 2 3s are 6. Not a bad first question on the paper.